My name is Martin Parr. I'm a photographer and I'm sat now in the Martin Parr Foundation, which is in Bristol. And at the foundation we actually collect and show and give a platform to other British documentary photographers. Recently I've been continuing to add to my archive. It's an important thing for me because I've been a photographer here in Britain for over 50 years. So over that period, I've really made a big archive about British life, in particular about how people spend their leisure time. I was brought up in Epsom, which is in the home counties, and during my school holidays, I went up to see my grandparents who were up in Bradford, and my grandfather was a very keen amateur photographer. He was called George Parr. And he was the one that took me out, gave me a camera, we processed the film and made prints. I'd say by the age of 13 or 14, I was determined to be a photographer. I never really understood why I chose photography so strongly. But I guess it's an intuitive thing. I just knew it was the right thing. It was almost like a magic moment of revelation. I think being a photographer gives me an opportunity to define my relationship to the rest of the world and how I see it, and in particular to Britain. So I'm a great believer in the value of documentary photography. I decided to start a foundation because I wanted to actually collect and show the other photographers who have done documentary work in Britain. I think they generally are underrated, so I've gone to the photographer, usually direct, and now we have a fantastic archive with maybe 5,000 different images in from some of the best contemporary British documentary photographers. I'm still excited when I go out and take pictures because you never know what you might get. You always hope for one of those rare, good pictures. This summer I'm going to Ireland. I've always been photographing there for many years, since I went first in 1979. And then I'm going to return to Glastonbury, which is an event that I only went to for the first time last year and really enjoyed it. So I'll go back and see if I can better the images. And then for the rest of the summer, I'm doing a few commercial jobs. I'll be going to different places in the British seaside. I'm always interested in trying to enlarge my archive of photos about Britain. I think the moments of revelation, when you actually know you've got a good picture, that brings me a lot of joy, and it doesn't happen very often. You know, most of the time I'm taking failures, which is rather frustrating. But even the failures have some kind of virtue to them. They're narrative, they've got information in about what we're photographing and how things look. But what you're really after, the iconic pictures, the ones that people remember, and the ones, for example, that people want to buy as prints. I've had a relationship with Wex Photo Video for quite a while now. They're very generous, they support what we do here at the foundation. And you know, whenever I want a piece of gear or anything like that, we always go to them. You get a great price, and you feel that they understand photographers. They're on the photographer's side. They want to help them. You know, it's a fantastic company, and I'm very happy to continue this relationship with them through the Ambassador project.